Looks as though we're right to run. The red lights are on. Finally set here for the second at Belmont Park. Briar's Fancy made a lunge at the front of the starting gates. They're racing. Zed Storm was on the back foot as he released the field and was the last of them to get going. Is that right? And Faith in Ricky, Demi go round and Friar's Fancy. They're the first to bounce out of the gates from Zed Storm, Imaginary, and settling down last of the seven is Mekong Den. And by the 700 onto the course proper they come, and Faith in Ricky led narrowly. Faith in Ricky only ahead. Friar's Fantasy sitting up there for Pike on its outside and booting up underneath them on the inside. Is that right? As they come into the home corner, so nearly three abreast. A length away Zed Storm, and also there deeper out Demi go round. Mekong Den, and down on the inside is Imaginary. Homeward bound, 350 left to go. Faith in Ricky, Friar's Fantasy have got up on the outside to quickly head off. Is that right? Demi go round's a length away. Coming right down the middle is Mekong Den. It's starting to gather those leaders in. Is that right? Kicks, however. Is that right? Regains the lead now from Friar's Fancy. Mekong Den keeps coming. Is that right? Mekong Den, is that right? You bet it is. Is that right? Wins it narrowly from Mekong Den. It was a fighting victory after getting headed. Friar's Fancy is about 3 lengths behind them. In front of Demi go round, then Faith in Ricky, followed by Zed Storm, with Imaginary, the last of them to pull up. Is that right? It found after getting headed by Friar's Fancy on the home corner with Faith in Ricky. But first up here for the Ted Martinovich yard, it pulled out all stops. The So Secret mare, and she wins on return. Number 1, Is That Right? From 6, Mekong Den. Getting within a head of Is That Right? Friar's Fancy a couple of lengths behind them, weighs in third, peaking on its run. Demi go round fourth, and home at long intervals for the remainder. The winner is raced by M. Epis and R.T. Harper by So Secret out of Royal Minx. Trained by Ted Martinovich, ridden by Peter Nucky, and her second win in 15 runs. Second placing to Mekong Den, the stablemate, by Blackfriars out of Mekong Miss, Kate Whitten for Pi Martinovich, Nick Georgetta, Glyn Evans, Rob Mitchell, Wayne Forrest, Mrs. S. Maloney, Mrs. D. Lawrence, and a third money to Friar's Fancy, number 2 by Blackfriars out of True Believer. For CW, Mrs. FT, L and M Bailey, M and MJ Kakiris, Lulu Ciani and William Pike. 370, 170, 680 no third there on 1, 6 and 2. Demi go round fourth. Next of the day, the Glenroy Chaff Handicap, again over 1,000 metres, this time for the 3-year-olds. Only 5 starters with 3 Broadway Sensation, 4 Dole City, 5 Love My Award. The scratchings there. So a short neck, winning margin, 2 lengths second and third, 61.94 the time for the race, and 35.89 that last 600. Don't forget too, a track inspection of Northam underway at 2 o'clock today to determine if that meeting pushes on in the Avon Valley tomorrow. In the meantime, let's get back into the yard. Here's Gareth.
Yeah, good race there for Ted Martinovich. It's a Quinella, Ted. Job well done. And Mekong Den nearly caused the upset to defeat. Is that right? Were you expecting that?
No, not really. I was hoping, but I didn't expect it, no.
Is that right? It was given a lovely ride, but it was impressive the way that it did it today.
Yeah, she's always sort of shown a fair bit, you know, but early on she'd been a bit disappointing, but hope she's turned around now and matured a bit, yeah.
So in for a good preparation?
Oh, I sort of hope so, yeah. You know, I mean, can't get too carried away with today, I suppose, but I hope she just improves from that.
Looks like Mekong Den could be in for a good preparation as well, Ted.
Yeah, she's run a bit of ground, so she should be really good, I think. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
Quinella, mate, well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
There we go, one of the good guys of racing in WA, Ted Martinovich, and Peter Nucky will weigh in, Brittany, and we'll see what he has to say about the performance of this 4-year-old mare by So Secret, but more importantly, with more rain coming down, what's this experienced jock say about this track here today?
Well, he was able to get a beautiful run on the rails, and often that's where you don't want to be when it's had this much rain, but that horse seemed to get through the ground beautifully.
Yeah, I sort of dictated a little bit. I was taking to the fence and I didn't want to be there. But when I had an opportunity to come out in the middle, we started edging out there. Yeah, the track's obviously is deteriorating and it's going to deteriorate more, but, you know, Ted had these 2 horses pretty fit first up, and the Quinella, so.
Were you surprised how easily you got that run on the corner?
Yeah, well, the leader actually never ever crossed me. It didn't go quick enough to cross me, so I was always inside there. But, yeah, no one wants to really be on that side too.
Well, congratulations on the win. I'm Pretty in the 4th, your next mount. Can it win?
She should go really good. She has a good run in her first race start. And, I'm sure she would have come on. The soft track is a question to all of them, but yeah, she feels all right.
Congratulations.
Thanks.